Picture this for a moment. You're standing at Grenada's airport, boarding pass in hand, ready to catch that flight to New York City or California. But here's the thing. There's no visa stamped in your passport. No stressful embassy visits. No sleepless nights wondering if you'll get approved. Sound too good to be true? Well, if you're Grenadian, you might be closer to this reality than you think. Because right now in 2025, there are serious discussions happening about changing how Grenadians travel to America. But before you start packing your bags, let's separate the facts from the fiction. Because what I'm about to share with you could change everything you thought you knew about U.S. travel for Caribbean citizens. The harsh reality today. Let's get real for a minute. Right now, if you're holding a Grenadian passport and want to visit the United States, you're looking at a process that can drain your wallet and test your patience. Here's what most Grenadians are dealing with. The B1, B2 tourist visa, perfect for vacations or business trips, but getting one? That's another story entirely. Student visas for those chasing the American dream through education. And trust me, the paperwork alone is overwhelming. Work permits for seasonal jobs, especially in agriculture and hospitality, where Caribbean workers are in high demand. Investment visas for entrepreneurs ready to build something big in America. But here's where it gets frustrating. You're not just filling out forms. You're paying hundreds of dollars up front. You're traveling all the way to Barbados just for a 20-minute interview. And then, you wait, sometimes for weeks. Sometimes only to hear the word that crushes dreams. Denied. I've heard from Grenadians who saved for months, took time off work, and had their hopes shattered in a single conversation. That's not just bureaucracy, that's heartbreak. Let's find why 2025 feels different. So what's changed? Why are people suddenly talking about visa-free travel like it's actually possible? Here's what makes Grenada special in Washington's eyes. Diplomatic trust runs deep between our nations. Grenada doesn't just cooperate with U.S. policies. We're genuine partners in regional security, drug interdiction, and democratic values. That matters more than most people realize. Then there's the E2 Treaty. This isn't just any agreement. It's reserved for countries America considers reliable allies. Very few Caribbean nations have this status, but Grenada does. And that opens doors. Consider this. Grenadian passports already unlock over 140 countries without a visa. We're talking about Britain, the entire European Union, China, Russia, and Singapore. If these major powers trust Grenadian travelers, why should America be different? But here's the kicker. Regional momentum is building. U.S. officials are quietly reviewing travel policies for CARICOM countries that demonstrate low risk. And guess which nation consistently ranks at the top for responsible travel behavior? Grenada. Number 3. Cutting through the noise. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Your social media feeds have probably been flooded with headlines like, Grenada gets visa-free access to USA. It's official. Americans welcome Grenadians without visas starting now. Here's the truth. None of that is accurate yet. As of today, every Grenadian still needs a visa to enter the United States. Period. But what's happening behind closed doors is diplomatic progress. The U.S. State Department is actively evaluating Caribbean travel policies. And based on data, track records, and regional relationships, Grenada is positioned better than most. Remember, policy changes don't happen with a tweet or a press release. They start with quiet negotiations, move to pilot programs, and eventually become official policy. And that process? It's already underway. Number 4. Grenada's winning track. Record. Want to know why American officials are taking Grenada seriously? The numbers don't lie. Grenadian visa applicants have some of the highest approval rates in the entire Caribbean region. We're talking about success rates that make other countries envious. Overstay violations? Practically non-existent. When Grenadians visit America, they follow the rules and return home as promised. Immigration violations, asylum abuse, or criminal issues? 5. The back door that's already open. Here's something most people don't realize. There's already a pathway for immediate access to America through Grenadian citizenship, and wealthy foreigners are using it right now. It's called the Citizenship by Investment Program. Let me break this down step by step because it's honestly fascinating how this works. Step 1. You invest in Grenada's economy. If a Chinese billionaire can use a Grenadian passport to get multi-year residence in America, why should a regular Grenadian citizen need to jump through hoops just for a 2-week vacation? Number 6. What could realistically happen? Let's talk about realistic expectations for the next 12 months. Now, I want to be completely honest with you here. Full visa elimination. The US is rolling out new biometric and AI-powered systems that could cut visa processing times dramatically. Instead of waiting 6 to 8 weeks for an interview slot, we could see approvals happening in 2 or 3 weeks. That alone would transform the experience for thousands of Grenadians. Pilot waiver programs. Here's where it gets really interesting. The US often tests policy changes with specific groups before rolling them out broadly. We could see visa waivers for senior citizens over 65, lower flight risk, higher likelihood of returning home. Business delegates attending conferences or trade meetings. Short-term tourists staying less than 5 days, like cruise passengers. Students already accepted to US universities. Look at how South Korea went from strict visa requirements to 10-year validity in just a few years, or how Chile gained access to simplified business travel. Grenada has better statistics and stronger relationships than many countries that already enjoy these benefits. Number 7. Your action plan. So what should you do while these changes unfold? Look, I know waiting for policy changes can feel frustrating, especially when you have dreams to chase and opportunities to seize. But here's how you can position yourself to take advantage of every single improvement as it happens. Keep your passport current, and I mean religiously current. Your passport should have at least 6 months validity at all times. Don't wait until it's about to expire. When these policy changes happen, they often come with limited time windows or first-come, first-served opportunities. You want to be ready to act immediately. Monitor official channels. Like a hawk. Follow the U.S. Embassy in Barbados on social media, subscribe to their newsletters, and bookmark the Grenadian Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. Policy announcements come through these channels first. Everything else, especially social media rumors, is just noise that can mislead you. Organize your documentation now. Create a digital file with all your important documents. Birth certificate, bank statements from the last 6 months, employment letters, property ownership papers, travel history, and educational certificates. When opportunities arise, you won't have time to scramble for paperwork. Build your financial profile. Whether it's for a standard visa application or potential investment opportunities, clean financial records are crucial. Pay down debts, maintain consistent bank balances, and keep proof of income readily available. U.S. immigration officers want to see financial stability. Consider investment options seriously. If you have access to $150,000 or more, the E2 pathway through citizenship by investment isn't just about getting to America. It's about generational change for your family. Your children could grow up with dual citizenship, access to American education, and global opportunities that most people only dream about. Grenada has never been just another small island nation. We're a country that punches above its weight in every arena that matters. Our people have excelled in every corner of the world. Grenadian doctors are saving lives in American hospitals. Grenadian engineers are building bridges in major U.S. cities. Grenadian teachers are shaping young minds from California to New York. And Grenadian entrepreneurs are creating jobs from Silicon Valley to Wall Street. We've produced Olympic champions, Rhodes Scholars, NASA scientists, and Fortune 500 executives. And in 2025, the world, including the United States, is finally recognizing what we've always known. Grenadian citizens aren't just Caribbean citizens. We're global citizens. But here's what I want you to understand. Visa-free travel to America might not be here tomorrow, but the foundation is being built today. Every successful Grenadian in America, every positive diplomatic interaction, every cultural exchange, every business partnership, it's all building towards something bigger. The conversations are happening in Washington conference rooms. The relationships are strengthening through trade agreements. The trust is growing with every Grenadian who visits America and returns home on time, every time. So when that day comes, and I genuinely believe it will, when you walk through that airport terminal with nothing but your Grenadian passport and your unlimited potential, when you clear immigration with just a smile and a scan, when you realize that bureaucracy no longer stands between you and your American dreams, it won't just be about convenience. It will be about recognition. Recognition that Grenadians are trustworthy global citizens. It will be about respect. Respect earned through decades of positive contributions to American society. It will be about freedom. The freedom to chase opportunities, gain experiences, build relationships, and return home stronger, smarter, and more connected than ever before. It will be about validation that our little island nation belongs on the world stage. So keep your dreams alive, Grenada. Keep your passport ready. Keep believing in the impossible. Because the world is watching our success story unfold, and those doors, they're already starting to crack open. Your time is coming. Stay ready.